looked at something or someone and thought, that's beautiful, but why? Welcome to the Queen's Hanger, where we are going to have a weekly chat every week and dive deep into the world of fashion. We're going to explore how style isn't just about clothes, but about expression, about identity, and really finding beauty in the unexpected. I'm Jennifer, and my passion is fashion because I believe that there is beauty in all, no matter the shape, the size, or the trend. So I hope you'll join me each week as we discover the stories and ideas that make fashion more than just fabric, but it's really a form of art. So I hope you're ready to see the beauty in everything. Let's go. This week on the blog, we are diving into athleisure style tips and tricks to keep you looking chic and comfortable all week long. This is our very first chat on our blog, and I am so excited to have my friend and yoga instructor, Kaylyn Staats. She is here. She's going to share her insights on blending fitness and fashion effortlessly. Let's get started. Hey, Kaylyn.
Thank you, Jen, for having me. I appreciate it. I can't wait to get this started with you.
That's awesome. So, as a yoga instructor, every yoga instructor has a story, right? Can you share with us your story? How did it all begin?
Yeah, so I think my yoga journey begins in the summer of 2019. I randomly signed up for a SUP yoga class, found out that that's actually stand-up paddleboard yoga. Went the first time, completely fell in love, and that is just where my passion for yoga began. I decided once the summer ended that I wanted to learn to teach stand-up paddleboard yoga, and to do so you have to be a certified yoga instructor. So I went through the YRT 200-hour class, got that certification, and then started on my SUP yoga certification.
So you actually inspired me to want to do paddleboarding. So
yeah.
I have not gotten into the yoga side of it yet because I'm still learning about how to balance on a board, right? Which kind of leads me into my next question, which is about balance. So with yoga, to me, as a beginner, balance is the hardest part. So the goal of this blog is I really want to tie in your yoga with fashion, right? So when we talk about that, how do you balance this calm mind with a killer sense of style?
So I think it's a couple things. I think that kind of depending on what you're doing. So if we talk about SUP yoga, I think the key overall really is having an outfit that you're comfortable and confident in. And if you're comfortable, you're going to be confident.
Sure.
So for SUP yoga, that looks like a very modest, full coverage bathing suit. Not a bikini. Some girls might be able to do that in a bikini. I am not one of those. I like a full body, kind of body suit, if you will, for doing SUP yoga. But in a gym, I like comfortable yoga pants, super stretchy, high-waisted, and then some type of soft cotton. I know that you guys have started carrying bamboo, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. Bamboo is perfect. So just something that's soft and comfortable, and that is going to make you feel confident in balancing and all the different yoga poses that you're going to be doing.
So let's be honest, yoga pants are the next best thing to sliced bread, right? For me at least. So with yoga pants, there are different high waist, low waist, there's the crop. What in your opinion or what in your style is your favorite type of yoga pant style?
I like a really stretchy yoga pant that is high-waisted. So when I say high-waisted, I mean above your belly button, and one that doesn't kind of have a seam there. It's just almost seamless. That way it's not rolling down. I know that the curvier girls, that can be a little frustrating, and you don't want that for two reasons. Because it doesn't feel good, and you're not going to feel good whenever you're doing the various yoga poses. And whenever you're laying on your back for a pose, those rolled up yoga pants are gonna push into your back, and it's gonna be super uncomfortable.
Sure.
You're not gonna be able to balance if that's kind of what your goal is, and it just makes poses not comfortable if you don't feel comfortable.
Yes. As a curvy girl, high waist, 100%.
All the way.
All the way, all the way. So the blog this week is talking about layering. So when we consider layering, when you're kind of your go-to look, if you're totally not coming from the gym, how would you dress that?
Yeah, so I think that if you were going from the gym and then going somewhere else because you're not coming from the gym, you want, I like to stick to black yoga pants. I feel like black yoga pants are like
staple.
Yes, and you can't really tell that they're yoga pants most of the time. So a pair of black yoga pants and then whatever color of tank top, lilac, whatever color you want. And then I like a really colorful sports bra. So I'm wearing like a white one right now with pinks and greens and yellows, because if you're wearing a tank top, that's going to kind of slip out and show. And I think that if you have something pretty and comfy, but also that covers your bum, because you don't want your panty line or whatever showing whenever you're not coming from the gym.
Right, absolutely. So for me in fashion, texture is really important. A lot of people think that color is what pops and that's what makes your fashion stick out. I also feel like texture does that, but that can be a little difficult when you have a yoga outfit. Let's talk about that a little bit, texture in yoga outfits.
Yeah, I've never really thought about texture in yoga outfits outside of you can't really have jewels, because that can press into you and be uncomfortable when you're doing poses, and just make you not feel as confident in what you're doing, or expanding what you're doing, or growing on what you're doing for your yoga pose. So I have a pair of fishnet leggings that are just not comfortable. They look super cute. I totally love to wear them out when I'm not really doing yoga, but they're just not comfortable. That fishnet just digs into you. I've got another one that has the ruching on the side. Super cute, not at all practical. So I would say a very soft texture is kind of key for that. And I know that you guys offer a lot of soft textured items.
That makes sense.
And that is really, I think, what is best for yoga.
Awesome. So kind of changing gears a little bit, Kaylyn has a upcoming yoga retreat starting in August of this year, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear about it. So Kaylyn, do you mind just sharing a little bit? We want to know the date, what's going to be offered, just what's the whole package about?
Yeah. So last summer, a friend reached out. He and I started doing stand-up paddleboard yoga together, and he offered to let me co-host this retreat with him.
Cool.
So it is curated around all things wellness and all things to do with the body, holistically with the body. So we've titled it the Total Body Wellness Retreat. Kevin is a vegan, and so he has curated these incredible vegan menus and this whole list of restaurants that we're going to visit each day. They offer non-vegan food just in case that's not really up your alley. And then we will incorporate knowledge about Mexico and Tulum, the Mayans in particular. And then we'll also begin each day with a yoga session and end it. So we'll begin with a kind of wake yourself up yoga and just kind of get your heart racing and get you ready for the day. And then we'll end with a relaxation yoga where it just kind of prepares your body to rest and just kind of take the stress off from the day, leave it in the yoga studio, and then you're able to go to sleep and get a good 7 or 8 hours of sleep that night.
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. So as you're preparing for your yoga retreat, so it's going to be in August this year, part of it is meditation, part of it is a little bit of Marie Kondo, right? So how do you decide what to pack?
That's a great question. So we will be on the beach in August, so it will likely be very, very warm and very cozy. I am a minimalist whenever it comes to packing. I don't like to pack a lot of stuff, and it's summer, and I love bathing suits and bathing suit cover-ups. So I will probably pack some modest bathing suits. I like to stick to black for stand-up paddleboard yoga, which we will also be doing on the beaches of Mexico. And then probably a pair of bike shorts, and I feel like those are just the best for whenever it's summer. Your thighs are kept in, everything's kind of tucked in nice and neatly, and you still feel good and confident when you're doing yoga. Tank top, sports bra, and then a few pairs of long yoga pants, maybe just one pair of long yoga pants. But mainly bathing suits, a bathing suit cover up, and tank tops. That's probably what I'm gonna stuff into one carry-on bag.
So one cool thing about Kaylyn is she is a prior Marine. And I know that plays a big role in how you pack. So she has told me I pack what I can get in a backpack mainly, right? That is a big deal.
And I am afraid to check any luggage. I don't like to check luggage. Even if it's a one-way flight, like no layover flight, I am not putting any luggage under a plane. I just can't do it. I'm afraid it's gonna get lost. So I Marine Corps style pack my bag. I roll my clothes as tightly as I can. I shove everything in, and I guarantee you I can pack the full 7 days and a carry-on backpack to stow at the plane, in the plane.
Awesome. And first of all, thank you for your service. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome. So let me set the scene, right? So you've just had your morning yoga session, right? You've got your Zen on, right? What are you wearing as you sip your green smoothie?
Okay, so it's definitely summer because I thrive in all things warm. 75 and above, that's my comfort zone. So I would say I'm probably in a colorful sports bra, probably this one, if we're being honest.
What's your favorite?
A lilac tank top and a pair of black bike shorts that are kind of longer. And a pair of flip-flops. Probably yellow flip-flops because purple and yellow just go together.
So I know we've talked about different type of the biker of shorts.
Yes.
So can you kind of give us a little bit about that, why you prefer the biker shorts?
Yeah. So there's two types of shorts whenever you're in an athletic store. It's usually a volley short and a bike short. Volley shorts are going to be super, super short. Bike shorts are a couple inches above your knee. So if you have chunkier thighs or curvier thighs, I like your word curvy, it kind of keeps all that in and doesn't allow your thighs to rub together, which can be very uncomfortable, especially when you're doing yoga. And it just kind of keeps everything in. So I highly recommend having at least 2 pairs of black bike shorts. They're just the best. And they're pretty inexpensive. I don't know if your boutique carries those just yet, but if they don't, I'm sure that they might soon.
We will look into that. Yes. That's awesome. So the whole purpose, I kind of want to shift gears kind of to what we're going to talk about, what the blog is about, right? So we have created the blog to really hone in on female entrepreneurship. A lot of people, a lot of women that I have come across, we have our 8-to-5 jobs, which Kaylyn and I both have. And then we are finding where our passion is. My passion, as I talked about, is in fashion. And so creating that side hustle is something I really want to explore, especially for women to get their name out there, to get your businesses out there. So this is an opportunity I feel that is kind of missing, and I really want to showcase that. So that is really our reason behind this blog. So at the Queen's Hanger, we have a mantra, which is there's beauty in all. And I stand behind that. I fully believe that whether you're curvy, whether you have an extra small, there is fashion for everyone. And so with that in mind, do you have a mantra? Have you guys thought about that? And if so, would you mind sharing that?
Yeah, so Kevin and I thought really long and hard about what to label or what to title our retreat. And whenever it really got down to it, our mantra was total body wellness. We want to focus on what you're putting in your body, what you're doing with your body, and your mental health on top of that. So Kevin and I decided to name the retreat Total Body Wellness because our mantra is focusing on the body as a whole, holistically making sure that you are well.
Makes complete sense. Yeah. So with fashion, I know to me, when I look good, I feel confident, right? So confidence is extremely important to get your mindset in the right place. It helps you feel that you can conquer anything, right? So how can you relate that to, when we start something new, whether I'm starting new yoga and I go out and buy me a new yoga outfit, do you feel like that has that place? Do you feel like it can build that confidence level?
Yeah, I totally think that what you're wearing makes you confident. If you don't feel confident in what you're wearing, you're probably not going to be confident. If you're wearing a super tight shirt that shows what you think are your curves or whatever it is, you're not going to feel good, no matter what it is. Even if it's a bamboo material, you're not going to feel good. So I think that that's why it's key to have things that make you feel confident and good when you're doing yoga. So high-waisted, stretchy yoga pants are going to make you feel more confident. Your pants aren't rolling down. You're not laying on a seam in the back. It's just what you wear makes you feel confident. And yoga is for every body. And there's an outfit for everybody. There's a yoga pose modification for everybody. And I think that that is just what makes you feel confident, is what your body can do in doing that, and what your body looks like, and being confident in what you're wearing.
So before we say namaste, that's a word I have learned today, let's leave everyone with some serious style inspiration. So as me as a yoga beginner, there's probably yoga beginners out there, and we would like to upgrade from our old vintage college hoodie. What would you recommend just to start out? What is a beginner yoga outfit?
Yeah, I think it comes down to three things in any yoga, really. So I would say a good, comfortable, in my opinion, black pair of yoga pants that are high-waisted and stretchy. That's number one. Number two is a good, full coverage sports bra that makes you feel good. Keeps everything where it needs to be, whether you're curvy or not curvy. Everything is it just feels better when you feel better.
Sure.
And then the third thing is a comfortable t-shirt, tank top, or sweater. Whatever's best for you. If you're a cold girl and you need a sweater like I'm wearing, I would wear that kind of baggier with a tank top underneath. That way, if you do downward dog or some other yoga pose, your whole stomach's not showing and everything whenever your shirt comes up. Or if you're more warm-blooded, I would say like a tank top, a comfortable tank top, and then a cute sports bra.
Makes
Those
sense.
are, I think,
So the three main basics are your yoga pants, a good fitting sports bra, and then a comfortable top.
Yes.
Right? That makes sense. So speaking of downward dog, have you ever thought about, this kind of is a funny little question, but have you ever thought about what a retreat, if your retreat was a movie, what would your title be?
Ooh, that I have not thought about that, and that is such a good question. Gosh, I would say I'm gonna go. I like a good Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler movie, so I'm gonna go with 51st Yoga Poses.
Oh, I love that.
That's our movie.
It's much better than mine, which was the Downward Dog Millionaire.
Also a good touch. I would love to hear in the comments which one you like, or if you have a better movie title for the total body wellness or yoga in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Drop in the comments what your ideas are if you like one of ours. Actually, why don't you vote? Do you like Downward Dog Millionaire or 51st Yoga Poses?
Ooh, that would be hard.
Check the comments after this and see what you guys think.
Love that. So lastly, I want to talk about how can we follow you. So we know what's your social media, where can we see what is happening with your yoga retreat?
Yeah, so we're at two places. I've found this new passion for TikTok. So our Total Body Wellness, I think it's TB Wellness, is on TikTok. There's tons of videos. Kevin's personal cell phone number is on there. So if you need to reach out to him personally, I challenge you to find the video where I dropped in his personal cell phone number. You can find that on TikTok, and then we're also on Facebook. Total Body Wellness Retreat, Tulum, Mexico, 2025. We've got an event set up. There's all kinds of videos there. We've posted tons of information, the links to sign up, and we do want you to sign up by the end of June, just so we have time to match you to a guest that you could be sharing a room with, if that's what you'd like to do. It's the cheapest option, cheapest package, or if you want a space to yourself, we've got that option too. But we want to make sure that Kevin and I have time to curate your room for you before you arrive with snacks and goodies and t-shirts and all the things, tongue scrapers, all the things. There's going to be little hoodie bags, and Kevin has picked out all different kinds of vegan restaurants that he's already eaten at and that he highly approves. And then we're working on some mantra books, setting intentions for every day. But yeah. So TikTok, Facebook, Total Body Wellness Retreat, Tulum, Mexico, 2025.
Awesome.
That's how you can find us.
This has been so much fun.
Thank you, Jen.
I love
This is awesome.
you, and I love that you support me, and I just really appreciate you being here.
Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you for letting me on your show today and letting me be your first person, and thank you to your viewers and your audience for listening to us. I hope that you've enjoyed us. Jen and I have worked together for several years, and we just love.
We just work.
Yes, we do. We just work. We work at work and we work out of work.
Absolutely.
So thank you for having me, Jen. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So as Kaylyn talked about, please leave your comments. We would love to know, first of all, your vote. We would also, if you have more questions about how you can get a hold of Kaylyn, go up to our website. The Queen's Hanger is on several platforms as well. Check us out. We have our YouTube channel as well as on all of the major platforms, and you can find us online at www.thequeenshanger.com. So I just want to leave you with one last thing. Whether you're in the studio, on the street, or striking a pose on Instagram, remember, yoga is life, but athleisure makes it look great. Peace out.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.